Hey cosmic people, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to talk about how the intuition of the Illumination Spread never lies. The intuition never lies. So I want to talk about a recent reading I did for a client. This client isn't looking for anything serious as far as love goes. This client is actually a good woman. She's got her life together. She's a catch, actually. A good catch. And she recently met somebody who she was kind of liking. She was kind of feeling or whatever. And he was kind of liking her. He was kind of feeling her too. So guess who she came to get a reading from? Yours truly. Where we bust down the Illumination Spread, and that spread read her down. Okay, and that's what I wanted to come and share with you all in today's video. So her and this guy seem to have some kind of cute little cosmic collision, fireworks, chemistry, an energetic alignment that was actually pretty strong. She was feeling him. I'm talking, this was a energy so strong that they both felt it even before they touched. They were attracted to each other. They had good conversation. They had good chemistry all together. Okay, they were really feeling each other. That's actually what inspired her to come and get the reading. While in the reading it said, yes, the two of you all's energy gel very well. However, there's always a however. There's a woman there. There was a woman who kept on popping up in the reading. Now, it was kind of easy to disregard this woman because of how cute the energy was between my client and the new man. However, that woman was there. A third party was definitely there. There was also the possibility for catastrophe, turbulence, fist fighting, and energetic mismatches, okay? Although that the reading showed a potential for a whirlwind romance, the man seemed like a man who could just sweep her off of her feet, quite literally, actually. There was no blockages, no warnings. It was all green lights from the universe. So we thought. But here's the thing about energy. It doesn't always come with a user manual. And just because two souls connect, it doesn't mean their life is in sync. The reading carried that undertone. There was a subtle whisper, almost like a riddle. It showed love, yes, but it also showed entanglement. A mismatch that had nothing to do with the heart and everything to do with what came before it. So it turns out that the man that my client was smitten with actually wasn't single. Not even close. Not only was he romantically involved with another woman that the reading kept on pinpointing, he was also the father of her children. He never mentioned a word about the relationship. He led her to believe he was single. He got invested. He was interested. He mirrored everything to her that she was looking for in a man. And just when she thought they were getting ready to go forward into some new, bright fairy tale future, the whole truth came crashing down. Here's where it gets really wild. The Illumination Spread reading predicted that a warning was cloaked in symbols. The 10 of Wands came out along with the 4 of Wands. And that was indicative of a hidden rival, an unspoken truth, chaos emerging from illusion. My client didn't know it at the time, but the cards were trying to prepare her for a fight, a debacle that she was really getting ready to have a hard time dealing with. And of course, the storm came. The woman he was involved with confronted my client. So now my client goes from having a fairy tale romance to being in an emotional altercation with his wife. The conversation that was had was one of betrayal, confusion, and misdirected anger. This wasn't just the two women fighting over the man. This was the deception The emotional manipulation, the two women colliding that should have never overlapped. These two women should have never ever known each other existed, okay? Had another human being been honest about what his real status was in relationship. So what is the moral of the story, do you ask? It's that the truth always finds its way to the surface, and sometimes it explodes when it does. Even when things look perfect, always listen to your intuition. It's always trying to tell you the truth. When you ignore the signs, you end up learning the hard way. Not every energetic connection is meant to be a love story. Sometimes it's just meant to be a lesson in love, a love lesson. This is why I call it the illumination reading, because it doesn't just tell you what you want to hear. It brings the truth to light, no matter how painful it may be. So, cosmic people, trust your intuition. Even when the chemistry is hot and the connection feels divine, the truth, the real truth, that's going to be the fire that saves you, okay? And if you're interested in booking an illumination reading of your own, the information is going to be listed in the description box below. Again, I am Christina. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you all in the future.